I was getting ready for, we do this festival down here on Sweet Auburn, which is why I'm doing the walkthrough tonight with the community residents, telling them what's getting ready to happen this weekend. And we were dropping off volunteers and people who work with the festival. So I was late. It was after midnight. I was dropping people off. And when I was dropping off someone, then we were in the car and two young men came and ran up on us with AK-47s, my wife and I. One had the gun on her, one had the gun on me. He demanded my money, my wallet, and the keys to the car, which I applied. I obligated him. I gave those things. And they took our purse, which was still in the car. And they took that and they drove off. And there was an EMS, there was an ambulance sitting there in the parking lot. And the ambulance saw the whole thing. He was the one who told me what happened. He said he was over there praying that they didn't do anything because he was sitting in the ambulance watching it, the ambulance driver. So I'm on the jail committee, the mayor's committee to reform jail, and one of the things we're talking about doing is closing the jail and reimagining. Well, this kind of gives me second thoughts on that idea of what should we do with the jail? So I just left the meeting in City Hall in the mayor's office. I just left the meeting, our bi-monthly meeting. Just left the meeting and we were discussing what it is we should do. I shared the incident with everyone, what had happened to me, and I mentioned it is giving me second thoughts on this whole process because the criminals, young people, now we need to do something. I've always been involved with jails and criminals, and I was saying, well, we shouldn't lock them up and throw away the key. We should find something to do with them. Well, this incident has now gotten me to where I feel that let me take a look. What should we really do? Let me take a deeper look than just either let them go or lock them up. That was either let them go or lock them up. There has to be a way to stop this youth crime because the young men were about 18 years old that did it.
I guess that was pretty scary. How's your wife?
My wife was kind of traumatized from it. Yeah, it was very scary. And,
do you think they were going to actually shoot you? Or?
I didn't know when they came up on us. We were just caught by surprise. They ran. I saw them coming. They probably were about 20, 30 feet away. They were running with the guns. And well, as old as I wasn't going to try to outrun them. They were too young, so I wasn't going to try to do that. I just held up and just waited for them to get up on us. And when they did, I just, complied with everything they asked.
Were you armed?
No, I was not armed.
Think it would have helped?
Well, I'm an advocate. That's part of the problem. I think we need gun control. I think that if we had gun control and they couldn't have had rifles, they had AK-47s, according to the report. So if they got AK-47s, I know what that rifle is designed to do. It's designed to kill somebody. If I had an arm, a sidearm, it would not have fared well with two AK-47s and another gentleman sitting in the car with a 9mm pistol and me with a little gun. Still, I wouldn't have done too much because I was outgunned and outmanned.
So what do you want to see happen? Larger police presence or enforcement? Or?
We need a larger police presence. We do need that. We need a lot, but we need more community involvement. That's why I'm on the task force. We need more community engagement. We need more people to be concerned of what we need to do because these were young men. They probably needed to be in high school somewhere or in the first or second year of college, not out robbing somebody. And that's the problem. What do? We have to come up, and that's what we're sitting down. Mayor Bottom's vision is to come up with a way to resolve this issue. And I've experienced it.
Yeah.
I've gone through it, and it's making me think, what do we really do to solve this problem? Do we lock them up and throw away the key, or do we try to give them a second chance and hope by giving them some criminal justice reform?
What's the mayor's thinking on this?
The mayor wants to reform the criminal justice system.
How, though? I mean,
closing the jail and putting programs there that will stop people from becoming criminals. So the purpose that we have is to stop criminals, is to stop the young men from going into the pipeline from school to prison and to stop them from being a victim. And they're a victim of certain things that go on in the system that will push them into the criminal justice system. No education, no jobs, broken homes, those things. How do we stop that and reform that so that we can take these young men and make them productive members and get them gainful employment and put them into society as a working, productive person?